Chris walking around in the world. If you see a guy and you're like, oh, that's Chris from the Movies That Don't Suck podcast. Is it really?
Yeah, it could not be me at all. Let me see. Hold on. Dude, you know what? I gotta see if my hat's around. 1 second. I don't like people seeing how bald I am.
Where are you going? You left? He left. Why are you leaving me? Oh my gosh, he just took off. I'm all by myself. What it gonna be? All by myself. I don't wanna be gone anymore. Where you going, Chris, you whore?
Hey, now, did you post on Facebook that we're live now?
Yeah, of course I did. I posted I posted 5 minutes before we were live. I posted in 30 different groups. There's already somebody watching us, and I don't even know who it is. It's probably the guy that looks like you.
It could be, man. But I'm recording.
I gotta tell you about this piece of news. It's sad for you.
No, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it.
We have to. And this is before the podcast, before we record. All right. So I just everybody. So this isn't about movies, but I know this is going to hurt you right in the heart. OnlyFans is going to take all the sexuality epic videos off of their site.
Do you know anyone who subscribes to anyone on OnlyFans? I don't. I
don't know anybody that's on OnlyFans that isn't for sex.
Yeah.
You know, like I got friends that do it because I used to work in, the adult industries and stuff like that.
There's nothing wrong with
it's like makes no sense.
There's nothing wrong with sex work. We're real sex positive. We're here, movies on seconds something to do, but it's like they're taking out the part where that's what people use it for.
Yeah. All right, Chris. I say we hit that theme music and let's get started on this episode.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all the great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some That Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are bringing you two new movies that came out to the wonderful world of the box office world this past week. Two movies at the theater again, Chris.
I know, we're going crazy. We're going crazy.
It's going insane, man. Even though I don't even want to talk about the craziness of the pandemic or anything, let's talk about the movies that we're going to be reviewing today.
Let's talk about movies.
the movies that we are going to be reviewing. First, featuring the ex-wife of David Otunga, the beautiful, the wonderful Jennifer Hudson.
Sometimes music and medicine isn't the best therapy, but you know what is? This might be against hospital rules. Pray with me.
So that's from Empire.
Yeah, right? She played on Empire, one of the greatest shows in the last 20 years.
So explain me, she in the scene she's straddling some guy.
Yeah, it's a guy that she was like seeing, not seeing, the whole drama of a TV show.
When she said, "Pray," are they about to fuck? Because that's what it looks like.
No. It's literally talking prayer. Okay. Also in this movie is Forrest Whitaker.
Scottish. Yeah. Why didn't you say so? I fought with the Scots against the Mau Mau. Great soldiers, very brave, and good people. Completely. Let me tell you, if I could be anything instead of a Ugandan, I would be a Scot.
Like, really? Really?
Except for the red hair, which I'm sure is attractive to your women, but which we Africans, we find this quite disgusting.
It's in The Last King of Scotland, which is a really good movie. Right?
It's one of Forrest Whitaker. There's two movies if someone's like, I need more Forrest Whitakers. It's the last King of Scotland and Ghost Dog.
Ghost
the
Dog,
Last
The Way of the
Samurai.
Samurai. Yeah, they go.
Yeah, The Way of the Samurai. Yeah.
I was
Oh my
really
gosh.
surprised you went with that one because I was like, there's no way to say Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, and you fucking did.
Yeah. I looked at Ghost Dog Samurai clips for a little while, and I was like, no, I can't find something that works. And also, in one of his, I'm going to say first major serious roles, Marlon Wayans.
You, get out of my class. Get out of my class. You call yourself an actor? Get out! Damn it, I gave up my manhood. Twice. Yes, it hurt. I bled. But I got 5 weeks' work on a non-union student film.
So when you say first serious role, not true. He had a serious role in Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, yeah. And I'm looking at some of the other movies that he did, but it's just like Above the Rim. I guess Above the Rim was back in the day. I mean, I'm just, man, he's almost like Adam Sandler at this point, where he does comedy roles, because let's be honest, he's good at comedy roles. There's not too many of his movies that you haven't seen or saw at some point. Everybody, White Chicks, of course, is the #1 movie by him.
Should have been nominated for an Oscar, right?
It should have. Get my way back town. Anyway.
Okay, also in respect.
Also in respect, the one, the only, the godfather of podcast himself, Mr. WTF, Mark Maron.
So, sometimes because of Marvel movies, you have to drive 25, 30 miles to a smaller theater to see a good adult independent film with other human beings, like-minded people, where you all get to leave at the end, confused by the ending. And you can overhear other people saying things like, did he die at the end or he didn't? Why is that not clear? Well, I think the director wants us to be having this conversation. Well, I don't like it. Why can't we know whether he died or not? It seems important to the movie. Well, see, it clearly had an effect on you. Is this the effect you want, though?
So
I love Mark Maron.
The thing about that is that we watch so many movies like that, you and I, for the show.
Yeah. It's like at the end, it's like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm confused. But the movie we were talking about, the first movie we're going to be reviewing today is, of course, the one talking about one of the greatest, seriously, the queen of soul herself, Aretha Franklin, in the movie Respect. Mm-hmm. The second movie we are going to be discussing is the big sexy movie of the week, with the big sexiest guy in all of cinema right now. If you don't know, you do know. He's beautiful. It doesn't matter if he's clothed or unclothed, if he's in a red skin suit or not. The one, the only, Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine. And let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under.
from of course, Deadpool. Yeah, of course, Deadpool.
Yes, from Deadpool. And then Jodie Comer is co-star.
Most of the time. Most days, I feel nothing. I don't feel anything. It is so boring. I wake up and I think, again, really? I have to do this again?
How many times do you feel like that when you wake up?
Every fucking morning.
And the waking up and doing stuff, yeah.
It's like, I gotta do this shit again. I gotta get up. I gotta go to the bathroom, I guess. All right, I gotta eat. I guess I gotta eat.
And you sit down and try to shit, and you're like, it's not ready yet. I gotta give them 30 minutes.
I learned how to say it properly last time. I did
too. I got it. Taika Waititi.
Taka Waititi, and I don't know why I haven't learned how to say his name properly since
we've been saying it wrong for like the past I think
2 years, 3 years, maybe 4, maybe 7 years.
Taika Waititi. That's not that hard.
It's
Taika
Waititi. All right, yeah, Taka Waititi. There we go.
Have a dream, chase it, lose that dream, just sabotage all sorts of happiness in pursuit of that dream, climb up to the peaks of that mountain, and when you get to the top, land at the bottom and realize you're never going to achieve that dream. And at that point, check your emails. Maybe you'll get something from your agent saying, Marvel wants to talk.
Yeah, I prefer Dark World.
And then finally
that was him as Grog, as Cog, one of the best characters. And then what?
And then finally we got Joe Keery. You guys know Joe Keery from Stranger Things, but here you go.
You've got to remember, guys, what we're doing here is important. You're creating a brand. Actually, hold up. Real step one, get your rig together. If you're not documenting yourself, it's simple. You just don't exist.
So that's from Spree. But Joe Keery, you guys know him as what's his character in Stranger Things?
Is it Steven? Steve?
Whatever.
I believe it's
Maybe.
Steve.
Okay, it's Steve.
I believe it's Steve. I'm going to pop up real quick and let's see. It is Stephen Harrington. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve.
From Stranger Things. I did Spree instead of Stranger Things because we both enjoyed Spree. We did it for the podcast whenever it came out, 2 years, 3 years, 45 years ago.
Whatever that was.
Sometime around right after Woodstock in '69, man. We went and watched Spree. But yeah, so those are the, and that movie, of course, is the one, the only Free Guy,
which we've been seeing previews for the past 2 years. I swear to God. Dude,
yeah. And this is how you know it's been the last 2 years, because at one point in the movie, Alex Trebek is in it. And I was just like, when it came up, everybody in the theater, not just me, but several people in the theater were like, "Aw."
I did the same thing.
It's like, it's Alex Trebek.
Yes, he was Blue Shirt Guy indeed.
Who is Blue Shirt Guy? Indeed.
But
anyway.
there are cameos in this movie that we are not going to talk about because they have to just be a secret, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like, and I was actually talking to somebody at the radio studio after I watched this the next day, and he's like, "How's Free Guy?" And I was like, "Dude, there's cameos. I'm not going to tell you what the fucking cameos are, but it's not just people cameos; it's object cameos that have theme music to go with said cameos." And he's like, "I think I want to see that now." And I was like, "Yeah, exactly." Chris, tell them where they can find us in this world.
You can find us online, start over. You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. And you can also find merch of us. You go bonfire.com, search name Movies Don't Suck and something to do. We have all kinds of stuff for the faces on. If you're watching us on YouTube, go and subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, go and hit that page. And if you want to send us an old-fashioned email, it's just info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. And you're all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. We're everywhere right now. We have chat going. We got a couple people watching. If you have any questions, make sure to respond in the chat of wherever you're at. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, and we'll be more than happy to add your questions. I'll pop them up on the videos here so Chris can see them on his side as well. And yeah, so I'm going to go a little old school on our
sponsorship,
because I want to push this sponsorship for the day, because I'm going to put just these people out there because I love them. They're awesome. They're amazing. And I don't think we've ever advertised them. And after this past weekend...
Can I guess it? Can I guess? Is it Jesus Christ? No? Okay. Just go ahead.
I don't know what happened, but I do have applications to replace you already. Anyway, no, because this is one of my favorite locations in the good old city of Kansas City. And if you don't know, that's the guy that every time the Chiefs make a touchdown, Kansas City. Anyway,
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Anyway, what the hell? Did you just make me say Hell Satan on the podcast for some? You bastard. Anyway, the sponsor for
But
today is Arthur Bryant's.
Go ahead.
Arthur Bryant's Barbecue. Yes, Arthur Bryant's Barbecue is at 1727 Brooklyn Avenue, Kansas City, Missouri, 64127. They are, I would sit here and try to find something to read to you, but I don't need to read to you. Literally, five different presidents have gone to this place. It's on 18th and Brooklyn. It's one of the top, I'm not going to do that whole argument, what's the best in the world, whatever. It is the best barbecue places, my top 5 of all times I ever gone to. I always carry Arthur Bryant's barbecue sauce in my refrigerator. In fact, a friend of mine came down from Kansas City this past week, and he smoked a 15-pound pork butt that we just covered in Arthur Bryant sauce when I ate it on sandwiches. I've been eating meat all week. I've had so much meat. I think I have the meat sweats now from eating meat. Like, it's just been meat.
Knowing you,
and it was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
Knowing you, when you said smoked, I was like, "What did you guys smoke?"
We smoked plenty of that too, bro.
Yeah,
plenty of that. Anyway, but it's Arthur Bryant's Barbecue or ArthurBryant'sBBQ.com. Go look them up. If you're ever in Kansas City, that is, if you eat at 2 places, it's Kansas City Joe's and Arthur Bryant's, I believe, are the 2. And then if you want to be fancy, go to Q39 and all those other places. But those are the 2 barbecue joints in Kansas City you got to go to.
I'll be honest, when you come to Kansas City and get barbecue, it's hard to go wrong. It really is. Like Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, even the sucky barbecue is better than most barbecue places. Like, I found a place here in Tulsa where I live, and it's like this mom and pop shop down the road, and they're like the only 2 that get near even the mids of Kansas City barbecue.
Wait, when it comes to Kansas City, it's all about the sauce, but everywhere else is about the meat. But Kansas City does
no. Kansas City is about the meat. The sauce is good. But literally, like, the meat is fucking amazing too. They got that smoke ring around those burnt ends. Oh man!
But have you had Memphis barbecue? Have you had Tennessee barbecue, dude? Because
yes, I have, but they don't have burnt ends. They don't believe in them.
Yeah, I don't see burnt ends anywhere else but Kansas City. You're right.
Yeah. Burnt ends is a Kansas City thing, and that's like literally one of my favorite kind of stuff.
You're making me hungry, dude. You're making me fucking hungry. But
all right, I gotta tell you a funny story before we get into the movies.
Then,
Are you ready for
I'll
this?
tell you what happened this week for me too. But go ahead.
All right. I'll go first, and then you go second. And this is really quick. So Friday night, I went to Friday Night SmackDown.
Did you just touch your nipples?
No, I scratched my chest and I pulled my shirt out.
There you are. Okay. Go ahead.
Are you saying my nipples are that big, dude? That's weird. Anyway, so this past week I went to Friday Night SmackDown for WWE, and I invited a friend. A guy I've met before, and his name is Topher. Really nice guy. Has an awesome mullet, probably one of the coolest looking mullets I've seen on an individual ever. Where it's like it looks good on him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like weird. Anyway, so dude pulls up. We get there about 6:20. And he's like, "Hey man, and this guy works for a marijuana strain. He doesn't work for a dispensary. He actually works for a strain of marijuana, a company." And he's like, "Hey man, you want to smoke a spliff before we go in, and smoke a joint?" And I was like, "Dude, we're actually kind of late, and I'd like to get there before the TV taping starts." And he's like, "Makes sense. You want an edible?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I take edibles all the time, sure." I take 10 milligram edibles.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's all
yeah.
Ones, yeah.
Yeah. This dude gave me a 45 milligram edible.
Was he like?
I was fucking blazed stoned. I was fucking high, right?
Yeah.
And so we go get our beers. We get to our seats. SmackDown is about to start. We get there. We get to our seats just about 5 to 10 minutes before it starts, and the row's kind of empty, and it's just kind of the 2 oldest row.
Yeah.
Then the other seats fill up.
No.
And guess who's sitting right next to me?
Who's that?
My boss from one of the radio stations I work at. And I'm not going to say who or their name or anything like that, but cool person by any means. Love him to death. Good guy. I'm super fucking stoned.
Yeah.
And I've only seen this dude sober. I never even had a drop of alcohol on my lips or, even been hungover when I have to go do an event because I feel like that, if I'm doing something that's promoting something, I feel like I should be sober until, you know me, I'm a hard worker until you tell me I have to not work anymore.
Top. Right.
Yeah. I work harder and I party harder. And so like he's sitting there and he hasn't watched WWE in like years. And he's sitting there asking me questions. And I'm just like, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. No. That's what's happening. No, they're not going to wrestle, man. And then, so like now I'm like super paranoid. I'm trying to talk to the new guy that I just brought, but I'm paranoid as shit because I'm super stoned. And finally my boss gets up and walks away. But I'm still paranoid for like the next 20, 30 minutes that he's going to come back. And he didn't ever come back. And those seats were open the rest of the thing. But like then finally because I can't be wrestling Neil in front of my boss.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I can't be the guy going and say, Cena sucks. Let's go Cena. I can't be that guy in front of the boss. And so I don't know. It was fun. It was weird. It was a good night though. It was fun.
Yesterday, my brother moved out to his own place.
Nice. Where at?
KCMO, the Coach House somewhere. Yeah, Coach House and KCMO.
Don't give an exact address. We are in a live studio platform.
Okay, I don't know where, but KCMO.
Is KCMO like what part of KCMO? Is he up towards Liberty? Is he more towards Lee Summit? Like up north, up south, middle?
South, I think. Whatever. I mean, either way, he's like 30 minutes away from here, where I'm at.
Okay,
but,
so about where I used to live.
Yeah, not exactly, but kind of close to there.
Closer to where I used to live, down by the river market, not near the river, not at the river market, but near. South. See,
south.
See, you didn't have to tell people, but it's okay. We're gonna stalk you now. You're goth.
Which means that the guest room, next time he comes, the guys come down, you have a bed to sleep in.
Oh, right by Edgerton Park. Okay, I know exactly where it's at. Okay, that's nice. Hopefully he's enjoying it. So he's one of the people watching right now. Since he's there, here, let's go ahead and just, all right. So, so since he's listening, let's give him 5 seconds. Be like, Are you enjoying your new place, brother of Chris?
He's gonna say sure. I'm guessing.
Yes? No,
I think he'll say sure. I don't think he's gonna give it a strong affirmative yes, but I think he's be like, it's fine.
It's fine. Like, is it good? Good.
Yeah. So far, yeah.
So far, yeah. Okay. Have you brought a stripper back to do cocaine to your place yet? Because you're a single male, right? It's dope. So he's doing dope with strippers at his new place. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So,
so that's cool.
But then that dude just been
mini. Yeah, I know there's a delay. Anyway, so let's get into the first movie. Let's talk Respect, the biography of Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, directed by
who's only done a few things, not much.
Yeah, she's not done much, but she was really.
And it shows.
Oh my god! You guys, we know she did an episode of Jessica Jones, which is no longer.
She did a couple episodes of Jessica Jones, The Walking Dead. She did. She was the director of Dolly Parton's Heartstrings.
This movie is written by not Liesel, but Tracy Scott Wilson. I know that they championed hard to get in here, but she's done TV like The Americans and fuck, why can I not talk today? I'm having a hard time talking today.
It sounds like you are.
Americans, and then also written by Kaylee Corey, the story. But this stars Jennifer Hudson as the unintimidable Aretha Franklin.
Sometimes music and medicine isn't the best therapy, but
that's good, I guess. Then we got.
Yeah, I literally give you these clips, and that was, you could tell right there, right? That was the shirt port, right?
Yeah, I got you.
I swear, I work hard for you, Chris.
Okay.
I don't want you to lose any more stress and sleep over me.
We got Forrest Whitaker who plays C.L. Franklin, Aretha Franklin's father.
Scottish. Yeah. Why didn't you say so?
It's good. And then we
It's
also
the next
got,
sentence for him, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Audra McDonald played Barbara Franklin. Saquon Singbo plays Emma Franklin. Haley Kilgore plays Carolyn Franklin. Brenda Cole Moore plays Brenda Franklin. And then as a rare dramatic role, we got Ronald Flanes, who plays the shithead Ted White.
You, get out of my class. Get out of my class. You call yourself an actor. Get out.
Yeah, that's good, right? That's what you wanted.
Yep.
And then we also got Mark Maron, who plays Jerry Wexler.
So, sometimes because of Marvel movies, you have to drive 25, 30 miles to a smaller theater to see a good adult independent film.
Yeah, that's good. And
see, there you go. Do you see it now? Do you see the pattern I'm giving you? I'm giving you little clips and big clips at the same time.
There's all kinds of people in this movie, man. It's got Titus Burgess, who as Reverend James Cleveland, fucking Tate Donovan as John Hammond. We got all kinds of people in this movie.
Albert Jones, William J. Simmons. I mean,
Albert Jones.
There's more. There's more to it too. Here, let me pop it around. I know there's way more into this movie than
I want to mention that Albert Jones. The whole time I was like, is that
Mary
Tim
J.
playing Ladies Man? Like that's what I got from the whole time.
Mary J. Blige was in this.
Yeah.
Heather Hiley, Abbott Arthur. I mean, the list goes on and on. We could sit here and list everybody all freaking day long. And there's a bunch of stars, a bunch of musical stars. Everybody wanted to be a part of this. And
so this is a biopic, and and there've been a few in the past years. So the most recent one I think I can remember seeing is Bohemian Rhapsody. But everyone talks about The Doors. They talk about Rocket Man. They talk about Walk the Line.
Walk the Line. Ray.
And then what this movie is more like, and I hate to say it's more like Dewey Cox, because this movie follows the formula.
Yeah. Stop for 5 seconds. Let me do the storyline.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Following the rise of Aretha Franklin's career from a child singing in her father's church choir to her international superstardom, Respect is a remarkable true story of the music icon's journey to find her voice.
Okay. So what
I am going to totally agree with you before you even start. Yes. Origin, rise, fall, rise, movie over.
Yeah, I've seen this movie.
Literally, what the fuck, everybody? Can we follow a different formula on biographies?
Yeah, Rocket Man was different. It was interesting. This one is what I've seen 1,000 times before. Now, the acting, it's fantastic. Jennifer Hudson's great. Her voice is great. The acting, it's great. But again, it is so formulaic. But listen, people who love Aretha Franklin are going to laugh this shit up, but that's fine. I'm not a huge Aretha Franklin fan.
No. I'm gonna make it very straight, and this is not me saying anything out of text or anything like that. I believe very wholeheartedly in the statement I'm about to say. This movie was made for 40 plus black women, and by the same people, I believe, even though I just looked at the writers and the directors and everything, and they never had anything to do with Tyler Perry. I really feel like Tyler Perry had to be some part of this because there's so much religion, like super boosted in this movie.
Well,
and now, before I let you jump in, just give me 5 seconds and then I'll let you jump in. The thing about this movie to me was that there's so many points of her life I really wanted to see more about, and all those were just scooted right past because we got to get to the story about the alcoholism. We got to get to the story about the daddy issues. We got to get to the story about the abusive husband. Just the same stuff we've seen in like every fucking biopic of a musician in the past 20 years.
And we're not saying that that it has to it shouldn't have those things, but do it in an interesting way. You know, like these things may have happened, and they're bad things that happen, and good things that happen, but we can't. Right. But this is a movie that's not going to challenge anybody. And not that we need to be challenged, but you and I, we kind of have high standards when it comes to movies and biopics, especially since we've seen them done so many times. And I just, are you okay?
Yeah, my microphone popped off of my table, man. It's okay. I didn't tighten it enough when I put all the equipment together today. It's okay. It's okay. But I was just fixing it. It happens.
But yeah, like we've seen this movie before, and we've seen it done better. You know, seen. This is not very interesting.
And that sucks because I'm an Aretha Franklin fan. I own Aretha Franklin vinyl. I mean, her soulful voice. I mean, Jennifer Hudson did a great job.
Oh, she's great.
You know, with the singing and parts like that. Marlon Wayans. Oh my gosh, knocked it out of the fucking park.
People are kind of shitting on him. I think he did a fine job. I think that they're being too hard on him that way.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just so many things were just coasted over in this movie. And I guess like
2.5 hours long. You know, it's a long movie.
I feel like they were focusing on the wrong things. Mm-hmm. They focused on her alcoholism because alcohol is very standard in America. So of course more people are going to be like, "Oh, she's an alcoholic." I get that. I like to drink. I used to like to drink a lot, you know, like. But the things that really, like, one, she has 2 kids before she's 16. Like her first kid was when she was 12.
So, yeah, I know. And
they didn't go into that story at all. They're just like, hey, here's 2 kids. She had the first one when she was 12.
The reason why this was not talked about is because this movie was written while she was alive, while Aretha Franklin was still alive and kicking. In fact, Aretha Franklin handpicked Jennifer Hudson to play her. But,
yeah.
But she was always very guarded about those 2 early kids because, you know, she doesn't want to talk about them much. The way that was actually revealed, though, I was actually like, okay, that's an interesting way to do it. But again,
they just guided right over it. Like it didn't even, that didn't exist. And then, like, all of a sudden, she's part of, like, the civil rights movement, which I knew about. I knew about that.
Yeah.
I would have loved that the story dug a little bit more. I know they got a whole 40 years to cover. I get that. You know, 60 years, 80 years, however many years they really, I mean, I guess they covered like 40 years because, like, she was still, you know, her dad was still around, her grandma was still around, you know, so, like, you know, so I get it. They had a lot to cover, but at the same time, there's parts of this movie that was just so typical, and it was just so normal. And Aretha Franklin was anything but typical. Mm-hmm. You know, I do love that they spent time on the fact that she had like 6, 7 albums before she even had a #1 hit. I love that they did that.
I do, but they did the thing they did in Bohemian Rhapsody where they show like the way that iconic songs are created, where it came, where it's respect, or where it's what was the first one they did in Muscle Shoals? By the way, that's my favorite part of the movie. Is anytime they went to Muscle Shoals, I was like, I'm down. You know, I'm
down.
But
I really love that at a certain point in this movie, you're rooting for rednecks in Alabama during one of the biggest civil rights movement eras of history.
Well, the thing is, the guy who Rick Hall, he loves R&B. He created that studio to record R&B artists.
Yeah.
And so Muscle Shoals, it may be in the heart of Alabama, but it's made for that. Rick Hall had a deep love and appreciation for that type of music. So great.
Now, when you saw this movie, how many people were in the theater?
7. I saw it on Tuesday night.
Was it how many? How many? What's the best way to say this?
I'm sorry, Monday night.
How many? Okay. How many of those people were white?
3. Not including.
Okay. So I saw this, and I was, besides four black people, I was the only other person in there.
Okay.
And I got like the experience of like someone sitting in church yelling at the preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you go, girl. You sing that. Hallelujah. Oh, my gosh. She knows what she's doing. And I got the reaction. I got to see the people this movie was for.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm guessing it wasn't for a 40-year-old man that like hardcore worships pro wrestling and comic books. You know?
So you're basically saying that you weren't the audience.
Yeah, I don't think I was a target audience for this. And I'm okay with that. I understand who this movie was made for. And, but man, I just wish, I believe there's several items. This could have been the first music bio where they did it in a 2-parter. Because it's Aretha fucking Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have gone all the way to the start of her downfall at the end of this movie and say a month later, Respect 2 comes out. You know? And, or whatever, you know.
Well, the thing is, like, you know, when it comes to biopics, I always pick a beginning and end. And so, but like when it comes to Jesus coming to save the day, that's in here. Like, you know, and that's fine. But like,
yeah, you know, I don't want to ruin this movie, and I feel like I've already kind of gave too much of spoilers across this conversation, and I mean, but it's Aretha Franklin's life. You can really read about it in a book. You can do anything you want to find out about Aretha Franklin.
I would have enjoyed a documentary, I think, more, honestly.
Yeah, to be honest, I probably would have too. And but acting wise, I say that, but acting wise, all right, let's get away from the negatives. Let's go to the positives right here. Acting wise, Marlon Wayans knocks it out of the fucking park as her husband, her first husband, or whatever. He does a great job. There's a gun scene. I'm not going to exactly point out what it is between him and Forrest Whitaker. Oh. Fucking amazing. Forrest Whitaker as her father knocks it out of the park. Jennifer Hudson acting as Aretha knocks it out of the park. Mark Maron as the record executive guy, the crazy Jew guy that, you know, works for the record label. Mark Maron, you know, even I don't know if he studied the guy or not, or if he just played himself.
He just seemed like he played himself, kind of.
Yeah.
But I love Maron and anything he does, and hey, it's good to see him on the giant screen like that.
So, you know? Yeah, everybody in this movie knocked it out of the park. So I feel like I'm being maybe I'm being nitpicky or something like that. But I just expected more. You know,
I like Edward Jones as King Cunningham. You know, I like the.
No, everybody in this movie, like literally just the characters are great. The people were great. Like they all came in there, did their thing. I mean, it's all right. At this point now, I feel like music biography movies are its own genre, like Marvel Cinematic Universe.
They are, yeah.
When you give me origin, rise, fall, rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, or resurrection, and then credits. You know?
I mean, like, what's your gold standard when it comes to biopics, music biopics? What's your gold standard?
Oh, come on, man. You easily know that. I'm guessing you easily know that, and you asked that question.
Is it The Doors for you?
It's fucking Oliver Stone's The Doors, man. That thing was, like, so weird and corrupt, and at the same time told the whole story. You
By
know,
the way,
like
I watched Val based on your recommendation.
Yeah, how'd you think?
I liked it, man. I liked it quite a bit.
Did it get teary-eyed? It got me very teary-eyed.
Yeah, I was feeling bad for him, dude.
Like, dude, I cried. I straight up cried.
I'm really glad though that they came out and they didn't. They let him do some talking in the way that you know how his voice is now. Yeah, and yeah. I wonder how it's gonna work out when it comes to Top Gun Maverick whenever that comes out. You know. But
maybe his son will do a voiceover for him. Who knows? Because his son sounded like him.
Yeah, Val was really good, dude. I just feel like it just makes me think that Val's gonna drop dead any day now. You know?
No, but that's the way that's the thing he was telling you, is that he's not sick. He's not dead. He's not dying. He just had a thing. It's done. It's over with. This is what he's got to live with.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I feel better than ever, but yeah.
Yeah, he feels better than ever. He's just like, hey, it's what I got to deal with. And he hates the fact that he has to relive his roles that he played to make money, but it's what he has to deal with, and he's okay with it because he has family, he has love, he has life.
He also feels love when people come to see him. He says he gets a lot of the fans coming to visit him to do this stuff. But I felt bad. I mean, it's.
I want a Val Kilmer tattoo now. I don't know which one, but I want a Val Kilmer tattoo. Maybe I could do one where it's like all of his stuff. Like it's like Doc Holliday, Jim Morrison, Batman, like, and then Iceman. Anyway, we gotta wait from the movie that we're reviewing, bro. I hate when you do this stuff.
Some quotes and then we'll go reading.
You're the one that did this. You got us sidetracked again.
Sorry, pal. Hey, no, I can vouch for some people who are fans. They like the banter. They like the sidetrack.
What banter? Fuck you. Anyway, I love you. Shut up. All right, let's do the quotes and let's do the ratings and let's move on to the next part. She is 10, but her voice is going on 30. Oh, don't say yeah, say yes. Yeah is a common folks phrase. Remember, nobody owns your voice but God. Some people think we are crazy to take on this fight, but we're going to take it on. I can only read so much of my handwriting.
Yeah.
When I do these quotes, especially when I write them in the dark. Totally forgot about that part of it. She's wonderful. She sounds just like a black Judy Garland. Ray Charles said the best sex he ever had was on a gospel circuit. Isn't that hilarious?
It's very funny.
He isn't worth the shit at the bottom of my shoe. I don't hate you because... Oh, no, I don't want to read that one. I got demons too. Can you help me fight mine like I helped you fight yours? It's Otis Redding's song. Just a little bit, though. It's her song now. Otis who? I wish every day was Aretha Franklin Day. Wait. Okay, I can't read that one. Have you lost your mind? Maybe I found it. You have to disturb the peace. You have to disturb the peace when there is no peace. I love that line. That was a good line. I'm not trying to jive you or Jesus. There's no demon hunting you, never. It was the pain you've been running from your whole life.
That's good. All right, so I'm gonna write tomatoes right now. I want you to try to guess what the audience score on this one is.
No. We gotta say our scores first.
Fine.
What's wrong with you today, dude?
Mine's a 3.4.
Huh?
Standard. Mine's a 3.4.
A 3.6 for me. No, I'm gonna go a little higher. I'll go 3.7, and the reason being is because the acting in this movie was so superb.
It's not a bad movie, but again, it's so we've seen this before,
Yeah, it was the same old, but it just sucks because you had such great performances from the main actors. They tried their best.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the question?
So I'm at Rotten Tomatoes right now. What do you think the audience score on this is?
64.
95%.
Holy shit!
Yeah, there's actually audience consensus on this one. It says, much like the Queen of Soul herself, Respect serves a powerhouse performance that holds nothing back and leaves us the audiences wanting more. Now,
and more.
What is the critic score?
72.
65.
Oh, what is there? What's the Big Bad Critic say?
This didn't issue biopic falls shy of its subject's transcendent brilliance, but Jennifer Hudson's strong performance absolutely commands respect.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the thing is that I don't think I've ever seen such a difference between audience and critics, which means you see the audience who saw this, it was made for them. You know?
Mhm.
So
I saw it. It was good. I I just wish they would touch on some of those subject matters that matter to me, because I feel like they would have brought more people in on it. But I understand. I get it.
Okay.
Do you get it?
I get it. Are you ready for news?
Do you get naked?
I do, but generally with showers and go to bed. So.
And just when you go to bed and showers, you're not naked all the time. Your brother moved out, dude. I'd freaking totally be naked all the time.
Yeah, I was naked last night for sure. But
yeah, you're like, brother's not here. I'm being naked. Woohoo, naked. This is the Movies Don't Suck and Sunday Do News. I read stuff to Chris. He acts like he likes it or hates it and then kills me. And I wake up and do it again.
All right,
the greatest remake of all time is finally done filming.
Okay, what is it?
The Toxic Avenger has wrapped as of 2 days ago.
Who's in that again? There's stars that I know.
Elijah Wood, Lloyd Kaufman, Peter Dinklage. Let me see if I can find the list. That's just people. Kevin Bacon, Jacob Tremblay, Julia J. Davis.
We got the Dink. We got Bacon himself. All right, man. I'm looking forward to this.
We're watching it. I don't care if I have to fucking drive 100 miles to go see it. I'm going to see Toxic Avenger. They've done it. They finally signed the deal. The ink is on the contract. As of there will be a new Captain America movie, Captain America #4, with Anthony Mackie now as Captain America.
Hey, man, you've been waiting for that, and it finally happened.
I know, right? It's like they did some stuff. And then I was like, man, do you know who Martin Campbell is?
No, tell me who Martin Campbell is.
Director Martin Campbell is known for GoldenEye, the best Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, the Pierce Brosnan.
007.
Not the best 007, the best Pierce Brosnan one.
Yeah, that's what I said, the best Pierce Brosnan 007. And he was the director of Casino Royale, the best.
Skyfall's better. Skyfall's better than that.
Fuck off. No, it's not.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we're going to disagree on that one, but go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to disagree on that.
I'm not saying I don't love Casino Royale. I do. I went and saw this, the girlfriend, the girl I was with.
The director, Martin Campbell, that directed both of those movies, wants to come back and film the new James Bond, on who they decide after because No Time to Die is the last Daniel Craig one.
Well, they have.
And he would like.
They have the new 007. They have the new 007.
What?
They have the new 007.
No. Do they already?
Yeah, it's the lady. I forget her name, but it's the lady in the one. She's in 007.
I don't know. It's not saying that here, but anyway,
Lashana Lynch.
He would like to direct the new one, and let's be honest, he did GoldenEye that introduced Pierce Brosnan. He did freaking Casino Royale that introduced Daniel Craig, and they're by far the best. You know,
I mean, Lashana Lynch will be in new 007, so I'm interested to see how they get this new female one in there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
can't wait to see your kick ass.
One of your favorite movies of all time is getting its the fourth part to it. The fourth one being done. One of your favorite movie of collective actors all in one movie is getting part 4. and it
What-
starts filming in October.
What movie is this?
The Expendables 4. Yeah!
I want to make the listeners clear that I don't love the Expendables. They're fun movies.
You
but
love them. You love them. You said it's the
I
best
can't believe
ever.
they made a sequel of it. I really can't. They made 2 sequels of this.
They made 2 sequels. This is the 4th one, bro. The
And
3rd sequel.
It's got everyone. It's got Jason Statham. That's still on it, right? With an old man, veiny.
Hey, you just got to go with it, bro. It's going to be great. You're going to see it in the theater. You're going to love it.
Wait, is it in theaters or is it going to be straight to video like everything else that Stallone does now?
Yeah, because Stallone wasn't in the hottest fucking movie in the last 3 weeks.
What movie was that? Oh,
The Suicide Squad.
His voice.
Yeah, still in it. That counts, bro. Gosh.
But he couldn't.
And the movie, what he did before that. Okay, let's see. The movie he did that fast. Oh, Creed 2? I guess that movie sucked. It was only 7 weeks in the number 1.
But they
what was the
have-
other movie? What was the other movie for that? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Oh, I guess that sucked too, huh?
There's other star power in those movies, pal.
Yeah, but Sly's still there, and he's a part of it.
But okay.
Well, I guess the stuff I was going to tell you is going to make you happy. I'm not going to even tell you now. I'm not even going to talk about it on this new segment. I'm done. I'm done.
No, you're not
Fuck
done.
you.
Stop.
You're a dick.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Scarlett Johansson has just joined the new untitled Wes Anderson movie.
We was this not discussed last week?
No.
We
Did we
mentioned
discuss this last week?
I feel like we did.
Because this came out the 17th. This news story.
You mentioned some other actor joined it, and I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. And also on the 17th, announced Bryan Cranston, Hope Davison, Jeffrey Wright, and Liev Skarbberg are all joining the new Wes Anderson non-titled movie.
Liev Schreiber.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And we're getting messages from an audience saying you mentioned that last week.
Oh, dude, then that's your fault. Did I mention that last week? My bad.
Okay, but no, I'm excited to see it. But again, I haven't seen the French Dispatch. A lot of people are like saying that it's so bad that it's not so bad, that it's so Wes Anderson. It's like Wes Anderson parody. But I can't wait to see the French Dispatch, honestly. But that's coming out sometime in the fall. Like all the movies we want to see, like Ghostbusters Afterlife and fucking 007, which comes out I think in October. No Time to Die, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait. Dude, there's so many movies that are coming out. They were still coming out like last year this time that I'm super excited about, dude. I can't wait. I'm super excited.
All right, first, here we go. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are planning on wedding crashing actual weddings to inspire their new movie, Wedding Crashers 2.
Do we need a Wedding Crashers 2?
They do, at least. They need some because their career's done.
Let me ask you: Do you want another Wedding Crashers?
If it helps them. I mean, Owen Wilson was good in Loki, but what else has he done for me lately?
For you, Haley. I don't know.
And Vince Vaughn was good in Freaky, I guess. That was last year, right?
Yeah, so it's hard for. Okay, so I've heard 3 things about 3 actors that really hurts me. Well, 2 things about 2 actors. So I've heard that one, that Vince Vaughn is a complete dick to his fans, right? And I buy that. You know, I think that's true.
Some people are just dicks, dude.
And then I heard that Ryan Reynolds was a dick to his fans, which I can't seem to.
Well, no, I don't get it. I don't wrap around that. And it matters the fan and it matters the day. Let's just be honest.
We're all
people are people. Right? We're all people. If I'm walking down the street and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I gotta go pick up food, I gotta go get this from the dry cleaning, I gotta go to this, and then all of a sudden random people come and say, oh my God, you're Neil! Sign this thing right now! And put it in my face. More likely, yeah, I'm gonna be a dick, because to be honest, I'm kind of a dick.
But I know you, and I think if someone recognized you from this podcast, I can't imagine how thrilled you'd be to talk to.
No, I'm happy, but at the same time, if I'm doing non-mundane things, like I'm not going to a movie premiere, I'm not going to, You know, I'm in my shitty shorts, my crappy t-shirt, going to the gas station and get a pack of smokes. I don't want you to notice me then.
You don't want to be like, please don't attention me. I'm at my worst right now.
Yeah, I'm at my worst.
Let's move on to
fuck alone.
Let's
Let's move
to
on.
the next item.
Talking about ink to paper, more ink to paper this week because Emma Stone signed a contract and will be returning as the one and only Cruella in Cruella 2. Going to be written by the same people that wrote Cruella.
I'm interested in this. I want to see how they get these Dalmatians in this one, you know.
They got to add the Dalmatians at that point, right? Because they kind of added it at the end.
But Cruella is supposedly a good person. That's what we're getting out of this. And, you know, a lot of people don't disagree with the retconning they're due. But I liked Cruella. As much as all you and I, we got to talk shit on Disney, they give us quite a bit of quality entertainment.
Yeah.
So,
Pet Sematary, the prequel, brings in genre icons Samantha Mathis and Henry Thompson.
I like the new Pet Sematary, so I'm about this.
Yeah, I hope it goes well. And Henry Thompson, I mean, you know who Henry Thompson is, right?
Refresh everyone's memory.
E.T. Phone Home. He's Elliot from E.T. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, are we doing finger pointing now?
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. All right. That's weird. I feel violated. I feel violated by everything you just made me do.
You know, we're fast approaching episode 200. I'm gonna try to be together with you for episode 200. We're gonna try to figure that out.
Well, we gotta figure that out. How many weeks is that from here?
That's like 12.
19 weeks. Okay. Yeah. MCU is bringing back Sir Ben Kingsley in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, where he will be playing the Mandalorian. Not the Mandalorian. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that wrong.
Dude.
The Mandarin. Dude. The Mandarin again. The Mandarin was made fun of in Iron Man 3. It really sucked. Hopefully they do it right. That's all I got on that. Bob Ross, Happy Accidents, Betrayal, and Greed trailer is going to tell the untold story of the icon painter. It will be on Netflix coming up on August 25th. So
really? Wait, next week?
Yeah.
But we got 2 weeks already for next week.
It's a documentary, bro.
Okay. Yeah,
we don't really do documentaries. I'm going to watch it. I'm just telling people to watch it.
Yeah.
Labyrinth, the greatest movie ever done with music in it. And awesome David Bowie, the guy with the ever-growing crotch in that movie.
I was like, look at that. Look at that.
Will be in the movie theaters in September the 12th, the 13th, and the 15th for its 35th anniversary. I'm going to try and go. That'd be great.
I love Labyrinth. I really do. Yeah.
Also, Addams Family, the original, is going to have a 4K Ultra HD treatment released in October. Basically, I'm thinking going with the Addams Family 2, the animated movie. You know, going around that same thing.
Are we
and there'll be an extended. There'll be an extended scenes, including the Mamuska.
Mamuska, okay.
Cool. The Mamuska! We dance the Mamuska! Win Jack the Ripper! All right. Disney. Okay, we got one more serious story, and then we'll talk the last one and get right into the next movie. This one's serious, and I wanna fucking talk about it right now. And we're gonna, because of this, we're gonna review every movie this motherfucker does every time he does anything in any platform.
You got it.
Hollywood is starting to boycott Johnny Depp.
For what reason?
Because of Amber Heard.
Well, I mean, like I said, we don't know the details of the trial.
No, I don't know the details of the relationship. Who doesn't know she was a psycho bitch? Believe me, you know how many times I dated people that brought knives and started trying to stab me, and then like I have to grab them or hold them back while they're trying to stab me. You know, like,
have there been turds in your bed too?
Huh?
Have there been turds in your bed as well?
Not turds in my bed, but you know, whatever. And I'm not saying everything he did was great, but we got to stop doing this when it's human being humans. And it's in between two humans, and everything legal is between them. It's not like he went out and tried to fuck a 17-year-old boy. It's not like he tried to sexually harass people or do something against their will. It's between him and a woman. They had a marriage relationship. Obviously, it went bad. They beat each other. I don't know if he beat her more than she beat him, but they beat each other. And it's Johnny fucking Depp. All right? The guy is going to be around the rest of our lives until he's dead. He's going to be in movies. He's Johnny Depp. He's the Jack Nicholson of our fucking generation. He's going to be around that long. You don't think so?
I don't disagree. He's great.
Yeah. I mean, like, seriously. And I just think his new movie, which is, I'm going to try to pronounce this, Minamanta?
You want me to try to find it quick?
Here. I'll put it I'll put it right into our chat area.
Minamata.
And it's about the photographer, Joseph Minamata, about his life. And Hollywood has buried this film. But yet, Amber Heard gets to play Mira still in Aquaman 2. I don't think that's right. Both of them did things that were fucking long. And because he lost a liability suit.
Yeah.
And that's it. It just makes no sense. He's not a bad guy. No one's ever talked bad about him.
Let's get to that last story, and then I gotta pee. So.
Oh, you gotta get to that last story?
Yeah.
And this is a run-in story to the last movie. Are you ready? Disney wants to make Free Guy 2 already. According to Ryan Reynolds, they are ready to put the ink to paper. Ryan Reynolds made a very big statement, and after 3 years messaging hashtag Free Guy as an original IP movie, Disney confirmed today they officially want a sequel.
I'm sure that's already been. I'm sure the script's already been written by. I'm sure they're ready for it.
I'm sure they am too. And that is the news. That was Movies That Don't Suck and Something News, where I talk about movies and Chris acts like he doesn't know what I'm talking about and then makes me look cool because he wants to touch my penis.
That's mostly true for the last part. You're acting like I wanted
tried
to be
twice.
You're
tried
acting like I
twice.
haven't. That being
Well,
said,
we
I'm
can't
gonna
talk about that. Your brother's still on the line.
Dude, the world's on the line. But I'll be right back.
Your face is on the line. Where are you going? Don't leave me. He left me. Why does nobody love me anymore? Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. In the world where one man is alone to do a podcast without his co-host, I sit here and I wonder certain things in life, like how good was Green Day when I saw him a couple weeks ago? Is Kay Flay as badass as she is on the microphone in person? What was it like to shake Big Show's hand after meeting him 20 years after I met him the first time? How much meat have I eaten this week? Who is the greatest celebrity I've ever done drugs with? And all those questions and more, if anybody gave a damn. But instead, I'm just going to drink a beer. I'm just sitting here trying to find myself, trying to rewind myself. I get behind myself. I don't know what to do. Here, how about I just sing a random song and maybe it'll be any good. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of Tulsa. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on her streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me winded. I never worry, now that is a lie.
Hey, remind me to tell you something of the podcast.
I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever want to feel
Let's talk Free Guy.
like I did that day. Take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, when we did in the podcast, remember me to tell you something. I'm going to tell the audience, but it's me I have to after the show.
All right. Well, now I got to go pee because you made me go wait so long.
Fine.
Yeah. Now you see how it is to entertain anybody and nobody at the same time. Keep talking, buddy. I'm going to hear you the whole time because unlike you, I don't take my headset off.
Guys, just seeing Neil has wireless headphones. That's why there's some latency when we talk because Neil refuses to do the things that professionals do on these podcasts. I'm having a good time. Not. But no, yeah, I had to pee and Neil apparently has a bad bladder of a strongman because most times he doesn't pee, but today apparently he decided to do what I do, which is take a piss in the middle of it. And I'm going to drink on this beer and just wait for him to get back, guys. For you people that are watching us, if you don't want to watch us, that's okay because we have a edited version which cuts out all these awkward pauses and pisses. It comes out on Sundays because this is primarily an audio podcast. Both neither Neil or I are that photogenic, so we would perhaps look like mutants when we're on restream. But you know what? At least one person's watching us. I actually Neil has all those stats on his side. I actually have no idea how many people are watching us right now, and I don't really care. Don't really care. But yeah. But he's hearing me talk right now, and I don't know what's going on. I'm very tired though, but I'm also very hungry. And I'm also couldn't wait to record today. I'm very excited about this, waiting for it all day, because this is, and you know, me and Neil, we may need therapy, but the really thing, this is our therapy. This podcast is our therapy.
Oh my God, I don't talk about half the things I need therapy for, bro. You did a good job, man. You're filling that space up pretty good. Hey, good job. Good filler. Good filler.
All right.
Good filler. Yeah. And don't say we're not photogenic. I'm very photogenic. Look at this.
Okay, me, I just like mutant. How about that? Look at how smiley he is.
Well, watch this. The pose. I'll do the pose.
Do Vogue. How's that go? Like that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh. I don't know.
All right. Let's talk Free Guy. Let's do this.
Free Guy.
Directed by Sean Levy. Sean Levy's directed such things as what has Sean Levy directed? He's directed such. He's done episodes of Stranger Things. Oh shit. Sorry. Like.
Are you all right, man? Are you confused?
my website for some reason it started playing an ad.
Started playing the video instead. He did episodes. He's a producer on Stranger Things. He's produced a lot. Director wise, he has directed
Stranger Things,
Free Guy, Stranger Things, a few episodes. Wow, a lot of episodes. Eight episodes.
Night Museum's Secret of the Tomb.
Oh, yeah, I remember
museums.
that. That's a good movie.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Those were
All the Night in the Museums. He did all of them.
Yeah,
no wonder he knows comedy. He did Lassie back in '97 when Lassie made a remake. His first direct debut was The Secret World of Alex Mack. I don't know what that is.
But you know the Secret World. You're too old for that. Yeah, Secret World of Alex Mack was a show that was on Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Okay, yeah, I'd have been about 17, 16. At that time, I had an apartment, so you know.
Yeah, Zach Penn and Matt Lieber wrote this. Zach Penn actually wrote Ready Player One, and it looks like the writer Matt Lieberman, he wrote the Christmas Chronicles. You remember that one?
Yeah.
And this stars Ryan Reynolds as Guy.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine. And let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under.
I had to play the whole thing for that.
Yeah, I had to play the full clip for that. All right.
Okay, and then
who else is star?
This says Jodie Comer as Millie.
Most of the time, most days, I feel nothing.
There we go. I can start there. And this also says Taika Waititi.
Have a dream, chase it, lose that dream, just sabotage all sorts of happiness in pursuit of that dream.
There we go. And also this shows Joe Keery as Keys.
You've got to remember, guys, what we're doing here is important. You're creating a brand. Actually, hold up.
What are you chopping for? Okay. And also, this also stars Lil Ray Howery as Buddy, which we could have got a clip for him, but we're busy. Also,
no. We did a clip for him just like 3 weeks ago, and I figured the other people were more important to the story.
Yeah, we got also,
even though he was a good part of it.
Utkarsh Abudkar as Mouser, Aaron W. Reed as Brittany Alford as Barista, Mark Lehner as Hostage, Camille Hastek as Bombshell, Mike Devine as Officer Johnny, and a bunch of the people I don't want to mention because it's going to give away some stuff. Why don't you do the storyline of this?
The storyline? There's a storyline? Shut up. It's one lane. It's one line.
Okay.
A bank teller discovers that he's actually a non-playable character inside a brutal open-world video game.
I see what you did there. You actually made, for people who don't know what an NPC is, you actually said it out loud. Good for you, pal. You're making everyone feel inclusive. So,
yeah.
I guess, would you call this a video game movie? Would you?
What? A video game movie?
Yeah.
I mean, like, in a way, yeah. And to be honest, I think it's really cool, like, because I like puns. The name of the movie, Free Guy.
Yeah.
Because, like, is it because Guy became free of the video game that he was in? Is it because it's Free City and Guy is the name of his character? Is it Free Guy, like the free guy you get in a video? Like, there's so many different ways that the name of this movie actually describes the movie. Yeah. And I like that.
So, this movie is about Guy who lives in a video game world, and he wants more of it. And it's also about it's got action, it's got romance, it's got everything you want in a movie. And it's got Ryan Reynolds, which he's just amazing in everything he's in. This movie is.
I mean, I don't know too many movies in Ryan Reynolds' career. 1 second. Oh yeah. Got to open up another beer to talk about Free Guy.
This is a fun movie, right?
Fun is, oh my gosh, doesn't even describe this movie. I laughed out loud so many times at this movie.
Yeah, I did too.
The cameos, oh my gosh.
Oh, they made
people in the movie theater. the people in the theater, even I saw this on Tuesday. The people in the theater, like
Cheered,
the
right?
15 people, were cheering. They were fucking excited. It was great stuff. They did. What's the best way to describe this movie? I mean,
It's original for sure.
it's original, and and even though we've been fed the trailer like 142 times.
Yeah, I still didn't. I still was surprised by this movie. Like I still didn't know what to expect. It's
to be honest, it was a great surprise.
Everyone in it did their part, man. Like it's got everyone you want in it. It's got It's hard to.
And you got two stories going on during this movie because you got Guy's version of the story, which Guy lives in the video game, and then you have the people outside of the video game and what's going on there. And their two stories collided. The one person that had to go back and forth between video game and real life was Jodie Comer and playing Millie, and she did the best, like, because she played both characters. She played even the video game version of herself.
Malta girl.
Yeah, unlike Jumanji, where they play different characters. Yeah, play what the actors are like. And to be honest, fucking A, man, this movie made me laugh so much. And I had such a great time with it. I couldn't even tell you how much of a good time I had with this movie.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, and you're not going to find a whole lot to dislike about it, because it's hard not to find. It's hard to find. I mean, it's not gonna win an Oscar, of course not. But but you're gonna have a good time watching this.
I mean, if it does, it'd be for like not maybe cinematography, but I'd say like special effects.
Yeah, there's some really. It's because a lot of this world is, it still looks like a video game, so there's a lot of cool tricks when it comes to looking at the world.
So, slight spoiler: Ryan Reynolds' character Guy, the characters, the video game players that come in all wear sunglasses. He gets a pair of their sunglasses, and he can see that it's the video game world. And what happens after that is just insane. And the concept behind all of that I'm not going to ruin, but it's in the movie. But behind it is just ridiculous because it's like, man, that's I like that. I like exactly what we're talking here. And so much between Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer, Little Ray, like they all play off of each other so well. Taika and Joe play off of each other great. Millie plays great off of Joe and Taika. Like they hit it out of the park on each side of the platform. I have like 4 pages of quotes from this movie because how many.
It's got so many good things. Like whenever someone writes Ryan Reynolds in a movie, they're gonna give him the lines because he can deliver them the best.
And it's not just him though. Taika like freaking pops out lines left and right. Joe Carey, he pops out lines left and right. Jodie Comer pops out lines left and right. Little Ray pops out lines left and right. And it's just like, dude, like my hands were getting sore from writing down half the stuff. Like when I read the quotes, I'm gonna go halvesies on these and go like one of every other.
It's got action, it's got comedy, it's got all kinds of things that like for a well-rounded, just fun movie, it has all those things.
Like and if you're like 60 years old and you go to watch this movie, maybe you won't get a lot of the references, but it's still funny. Mm-hmm. It's still funny. It's very widespread on how they did the writing.
They find a good way to make it appeal to all people, not just people who are internet savvy. It's very referential, and you'll get some of the references and if you're a person, I guess, who watches streaming stuff, you'll get more of the references, like our Twitch review.
Yeah, right, dude?
Yeah, our Twitch viewers and our YouTube viewers. But, Free Guy is a fun movie. And
Yeah. And the acting between everybody was top notch. And I mean, to be honest, this will be one of those rewatched movies 105 times.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the rewatchable ones. This is going to be one of those that someone's like, hey, man, I'm going to pop on Free Guy, come over, eat a pizza, and drink some beers, and watch Free Guy, or smoke a joint and watch some Free Guy. Or do you want to come over, hang out, and watch Free Guy? This is going to be a Netflix and chill movie for years. For people who haven't seen it, you're like, hey, you want to come over and watch Ryan
This
Reynolds?
is one of those movies that came out after the pandemic. Well, we're still in the pandemic, but it came out during near the now, and it's going to be 2 years from now. We're still going to be watching this. It's everyone's been feeling like they're put on pause after this pandemic. Everything's on pause, but I feel like this is, I guess, step forward. Like we're trying to sort of.
If I could find this on any streaming form right now, I'd watch it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, I'd rewatch it right now.
This is a Disney movie because there's a lot of Disney references in this. But, but they kind of kept that secret.
That's how they got all the music too. All the music. Yeah. I'm not going to point out what music, but I might say there might be some John Williams involved in this movie at some point.
That's every fucking movie.
I know, but that's why I said it, because I knew it'd be wide scale. But we all know what John Williams really wrote music for. Anyway.
So luckily, Disney did not do a streaming option because they're tired. They're scared of adding movies that are above PG-13 into their repertoire.
This is PG-13.
Huh?
Is this PG-13 or is this R?
I'm saying they're scared of adding those things to their Disney streaming service. Like, can you think of?
They really just need, like, in Europe, all right, not here in America, but in Europe, there is on Disney Plus. You know that line where it says like Marvel, Star Wars, that line, National Geographic. There is an extra area on those.
Adults only?
No, it's like Stars, or I can't remember. It's not Stars like the television channel, but I can't remember the name of it. But you can click on that, and it has all those Fox movies that they bought, all the ones that are R-rated. And it's basically the adult movie area.
No, they talk about adding that in the U.S., but they're just trying to figure out how to roll that out. And I can't wait, honestly.
Yeah, I want them to do it because I know what you guys own. I fucking know what you own. You own Predator. You own Aliens. You own like. I want those fucking movies, man. Like.
You and I, we talked about why we don't buy movies anymore, because if we did, because our house would be overflowing with DVDs if we did.
No, I had to get rid of. At one point I had over 4,000, and I'm not lying. That's not a made up number. I literally did. You can ask everybody that ever helped me try to move.
You also ask about 4 or 5 half price books about. I'm sure too.
Well, the books are mostly comic books, except for I have science and mythology and stuff like that. And there are a few novels. Like I have like Dune and stuff like that, and some Stephen King.
I can't wait for Dune, dude. I can't wait to see that in fucking theaters.
What? Dune? Oh god,
yeah.
Dune is gonna be great.
All right, dude.
It's all the above. I can hear you.
You can?
Yeah.
It's not showing you. Oh, I guess. Fuck. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I can't wait for Dune. I'm excited.
Yeah, but this movie has heart. It has character. It was original, and to be honest, in this day and age, to be able to say it's original,
it's hard.
It's hard.
The special effects in this is incredible. And you're gonna get a lot of eye candy for
but
this.
it's silly. It's silly at the same time because it has to be because they're in a video game.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel challenged while watching this movie, which is we talked about that with the last movie, but this one actually is pleasant the whole time.
Yeah, and all the background Easter eggs are ridiculously awesome. I mean, there's so many Easter eggs in this movie. I think I saw some video on YouTube where there's like 118 Easter eggs that they went through and listed through the movie.
It's kind of sweet too. It's got the sweetness. It's got the heart that I love in movies. So,
just like Titans that I watched all 3 episodes of on Monday.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea about Titans.
I know it's on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much an R-rated version of the Teen Titans.
Should I invest my time?
Man, fucking every day of it.
Okay, all right.
I love it. I love Teen Titans. And then Doom Patrol's coming out next month, which will be on HBO Max. The first 2 seasons is on HBO Max. To be honest, for you, because I know who you are and what you like, if I was going to pick between 2 of them, if I was going to be like, hey, Chris, watch all the Titans or watch all of Doom Patrol, I'd be Doom Patrol.
Okay, that's me.
All day for you. Because Brandon Fraser, Matt Boomer, like a bunch of good people. Alan Tudyk is in Doom Patrol. And
the Tudes.
yeah. And with Titans, I mean, it starts off with Dick Grayson as Robin, and he beats up a bunch of guys, and they're like, you're not Batman, you're Robin. He's like, fuck Batman. Like right off the get-go of that one. So it's just whatever you want. But anyway, going back to this movie, Ryan Reynolds plays his part really well. I don't want to ruin any part of this movie. I mean, I really feel like it's just one of those movies. This is like Ready Player One, where I feel like it's just rewatchable. And every time you go back to it, you're going to have a good time watching.
Yeah, I think this is better than Ready Player One, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's like, if there's anything in the last couple of years, an original story based on video games.
Well, this is more original than Ready Player One, because Ready Player One recycled a bunch of nostalgia for us, and this actually is current. I feel like.
Oh, no, there's nostalgia in this too, motherfucker. There's a lot of nostalgia. Maybe you just didn't pick up on it in the background because maybe you've never played Halo or Portal or
you.
All right, man. Let's read quotes.
I've gone to LAN parties for the first Portal.
Really? Did you? That's insane. That's awesome. All right. So here we go. Let's see. I think I'm on the second page of. Nope. That's from the beginning. All right. And I'm just trying to see how many pages I actually have of quotes. All right. Here we go. Here's quotes for the movie, and then we'll get into our rating. Quotes of this movie. That's not even that guy's car or his wife. Sunglass people are the heroes. It's like losing my virginity, but with my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't have a desire to see your mom's basement. Like Jesus whacked my tongue and right before told my dad he's not good enough.
Can I mention something real quick?
Yeah.
So everyone's saying my mom's basement, which is glad because I'm in my basement a lot, but it's my basement, not my mom's basement.
Yeah, you bought a nice house, dude. So if anybody ever says it's your mom's house, it's not. Chris has a nice fucking house. Anybody says differently, I would point you against it.
You have a nice house too.
Yeah, mine's ranch style. Yours is you got your basement, man. I wish I had a basement. Anyway, my writing. Why are you here? Well, that's a long story of broken dreams and student debt. O's and ones are cool as shit. Oh, zeros and ones are cool as shit. Sorry. Portal gun? That sounds expensive. You're a dumb kind of noob, aren't you? You met God? Yeah, and he's a dick. I don't have a good day. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. Why make an original when you can make a sequel? I've never given anyone any of my fingers. Oh, taste it. It's like my tongue had a sunrise. I'm sitting here with my best friend trying to get through a tough time. You're 22 and in my house, There is no God. Mom, don't touch that sock or you'll be in therapy your whole life. I would hit those pixels hard. The virus is giving me ass and ball cancer at the same time. What are you talking about, Willis? I had to say that. That's Different Strokes, if you don't know. That's from the 80s. Your choice, your side, little Padawan, and it's time you take place next to your emperor. There's only one queen. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's wrong quotes. Believe it or... Oh, yeah. Okay, and here we go. This one I'm going to ruin for everybody. I'm going to sing it to the top of my lungs. Are you ready for this? Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never felt so free. All right. That's it. What is that from?
It's from... God, I forget what show it's from. It's
Really?
a television show.
Because you're not that old. That's why. I watched it as a kid.
It's not Charles in Charge, is it?
No.
What is it?
The Greatest American Superhero.
Yeah. Wait, are you... That's the name of the show?
The Greatest American Hero. Sorry, I said super. The Greatest American Hero.
What is it?
The Greatest American Hero.
Okay, all right, cool.
It's like 83, 84 is a guy, like a teacher who found an outfit.
I know the song. I know the...
Yeah.
I remember they did a version...
It was the theme song for that show, and what the show was it was a teacher who found this alien suit left by aliens that allowed him to have superpowers. Okay. But they gave him an instruction manual, but he lost it. So the whole show, he's trying to figure out how to fly, how to be invincible, do all that stuff.
All right, we're on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, no, we have a score. My score on this is a 4. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
4.3, man. I'm above you on this one, too.
You like this?
I love this. I love this movie. I really think 20 years from now I could rewatch this and laugh my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I could be 60-year-old Neil and
you're super excited about a sequel for this, right?
I fucking make 10 of them if everybody in this cast comes back.
Yeah.
I want Ryan
Taika.
Reynolds. I want Taika. I want Joe. I want them all. I want them all back because, man, it was just a hilarious good time.
All right. Now
I want the next one to be directed by Taika. How about that?
All right. So Neil gets to 4.3. I get a 4. Now, when we're Rotten Tomatoes, what do you think the audience score in this one is?
93.
You're close. 95.
Nice.
So the audience says, "For you guys, an all-around good time with a funny Ryan Reynolds performance, an exciting story, and some impressive special effects." Now, what is the critic score on this?
87.
82.
That's close.
Critic consensus is combining a clever concept, sweet, self-aware humor, and a charming cast. Free Guy is frivolous fun. And like I said, it's a fun movie.
It is. It's a really fun movie. It's just exactly what we needed right now, especially with everything going on.
This is a good movie to go out to theaters for. So if you guys haven't gone out yet, go out and see Free Guy. You have a good time.
If you got to wear a mask, man. It's okay.
Please wear a mask. Now, what 2 movies are we seeing next week?
I thought you told me already.
I did. We're seeing Reminiscence, which you can see at home from HBO Max, right?
Yeah, with the second sexiest man in all of cinema right now,
Hugh Jackman, and then The Protege, which stars Sam Jackson, and I forget the girl's name, but that's in theaters. I'm excited to see that. I've been seeing
Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton. Yeah, God, I love that guy. But yeah.
Oh, dude, look, go watch his interviews later with I think it was Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show. He talks about putting on the bat suit again.
When he came back, the show he went on when he was sort of making his comeback, he came on the Mark Maron show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he does. I mean, he talked about putting on the bat suit again, and he's like, when I was working out in 1989 to be Batman, he goes, I was working out all the time because, you know, I'm Batman. I got to be physical fit. And Jack Nicholson walked by and he goes, what are you doing? So I'm working out. He's like, why? And I didn't have an answer for him. And he goes, I wish I'd have been as thin as I am now instead of trying to put on that muscle mass. He goes, because then I put the bat suit on and I had so much room to move around.
What's your favorite bat suit?
Affleck's.
What? Really? Not Batman Returns?
No, it's too square. Too square.
All right, man. Well,
I seriously, pop up the pictures next to all of them. I'm sure I can find you a picture with all the bat suits.
Well, let's not do this on air where people can't see.
Oh, dude, I'm totally doing this on air now that you've made me
God.
say it, you bastard. All right, there we go. I found a picture. Oh, that's a good picture. That's all of them right there. All right, so I'm going to send this to you. All right, anyway, let's finish the podcast, and we'll talk about this on the, if you want to go watch one of our videos at YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live, you can go to either one of them and look the rest of this conversation up.
If it's online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com. Shots Movies Don't Suck. We're a podcast? No, just Movies Don't Suck. And we're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. I think Neil's going to be more active on Twitter lately, so if you guys want to check that out, I'm sure Neil will be all about
I do
that.
stuff here and there.
Yeah. We're on...
I just worry about saying stuff and you be mad about it.
That's not unfair. Did you worry about this is you can do Patreon/Suck. We're on Twitter. I'm sorry, we already said that. We also have merch at Bonfire. Search your name, movies that don't suck and some that do. You'll find our shirts and other kinds of stuff. And we're on all stream platforms. You're watching us on YouTube. Go and subscribe. You're watching us on Facebook. Go like that page. And yeah, man, we're everywhere. You find podcasts. And
everywhere.
I want to mention, that I love this thing we do. So
we do a great thing every week, and we love it. All right, and if you're a small business, please look us up, send us information. We'll be more than happy. We want to make everything great for you. So free of charge. We'll be more than happy to advertise your business. We have plenty of listeners, followers that will listen, and if you want us to do more to promote, we'll be more than happy to do it.
Info@moviesdon'tsuck.net.
Thank you very much. Be more than happy to help you out. That's the end. Let's hit the exit music.
That's not it. Sorry. Still, I'm more drunk than I usually am. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, that's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, any night that you're out at the bar and you just want to be that free guy so anybody can play, remember, give those ladies plenty of respect. Have a good night. All right, now open up your Facebook Messenger and pull that picture up big.
Okay, I want to mention to you, you know how I cheat on you with another podcast?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite singer-songwriters is Jeff Lewis.
Yeah.
And he's going to be on the podcast.
Who?
Jeff Lewis.
Jeff Lewis.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's my favorite singer-songwriter. Hold on. Okay, so
you got a musician to actually come onto your podcast?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
He's I'm gonna fanboy out, and I need to like.
Don't fanboy out. Don't fanboy out. It's just like you're talking to me, bro. Just like you're talking to me. React to people like you react to me.
Okay, so I'm just a little bit different. Write out questions for him, so I know I don't sound like an idiot. But yeah, okay. So I'm looking at the bat suits. The first one's ridiculous. The second one's ridiculous. The third one's ridiculous. But Michael Keaton's first one is great.
Yeah, but it's better than the next three.
Yeah, the second. Wait, Bat Nipples is in the second one too.
Yeah, Val Kilmer was the first one that had bat nipples.
Okay, so then it's this. Okay, well, I love Michael Keaton's bat suit, but I do not love George Clooney's or Val Kilmer's.
No.
I'm okay with that's Christian Bale, right? The third
Yeah.
one. I'm okay with that one.
It's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's better than the Bat Nipples for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's Ben Affleck, who probably has the most freedom of movement in any of them, right?
Yeah.
You can turn to left to right. It's probably breathable. I'm wondering what Robert Pattinson's bat suit will look like.
There's a picture I can give it to you real quick. Give me 2 seconds. So which one do you like the best?
If I'm going with what looks more practical, I'm going with Ben Affleck's.
Exactly. See, I wasn't fucking lying to you or making up shit.
But I'm wondering what Keaton's bat suit looks like because it's all rubber and it looks so uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable.
I do know that the first time that the Batman was able to look left to right was with the Nolan's Batman, and then also Ben Affleck's Batman, which looks the most breathable.
All right. The best picture. Okay, that's the best picture we have now, I guess. Is that the best picture? I'm looking for ones that aren't fan made. Oh, it's nice because they put them like, okay, there's a real picture. They did it so like every time they filmed a scene, he would like as soon as he's done with that scene, they'd put like a bathrobe on him, so you couldn't really see what he was wearing. But here it is, Robert Pattinson.
Whoa, he's looking crazy.
But he's doing more of a year one too, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. Again, his chin's just jutting out of that thing like crazy.
Well, I mean, that's just that's that picture. Like,
yeah, I'm sure they'll clean it up.
Yeah, that was somebody else taking a photo of him trying to sneak it out. You know what I'm saying? So let me get you a actual studio photo. Give me 2 seconds. I have it. I just have to find it where it's saved in my photos. And there it is. Yeah. All right. And this is what it looks like when the studio touches stuff.
There's no cape in the one I saw. There's a cape in this one. Okay, I'm looking forward to. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this Robert Pattinson Batman. So it looks very steampunky kind of.
That's what I'm thinking too. You know, it is what it is. But let's end the stream at this note. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. You have a good night. Please take care of your loved ones and take care of